I made like a breakfast shake 30 minutes ago. It's my first time using a blender in four plus years, if I had to guess. So I said, what do I put in a protein shake in the morning that both me and my daughter could enjoy? She's 4 she's almost 4. I put 1 banana, 2 scoops of protein powder, 2 spoonfuls of powdered peanut butter, frozen strawberries, enough like almond milk to cover it, a couple of ice cubes, little agave syrup to sweeten it up for her a little bit. Hit the blender button. How the fuck did it come out to 3 pints of protein shake? 3 pints? 1.5 liters of protein shake in the morning, and it's got the I mean, it's not bad by like adult standards, but she did not like it. But like, it has the consistency of like paper mache glue. It takes, like, you've seen me drain a glass of water 3-4 seconds. Glass of protein powder juice is taking a while, man. It's taking a while. So I think tomorrow I'm going to do the same thing, but like half the size, and I'm going to blend it, and then I'm going to give it to my kid, and then I'm going to put the protein powder in the blender and blend it again and take it for myself. But I don't know, maybe it's good. Maybe like, because I drank a pint. And then I have another pint glass full right now, and maybe I'll drink the last pint that's in the fridge over the course of the stream today. Cheers, brother. I'll drink to that. See, it's not like let me give you a little stir too, okay? Okay, I'll admit when I stir it, it's generating no current, which gives you some idea of the thickness of the quickness, but like, it's pretty good. It's just it's too much and it's too thick. It's not old at all. It was made like 40 minutes ago. You ever generate like a pressure vacuum like that when you're drinking through a straw and you feel like you're accidentally gonna like upchuck your Adam's apple or something? Kinda? Yeah, you know what's up. Thin it out? No, because if you thin it out, there's more of it. I know it's easier to drink, but like at some point, I don't want to consume like 3 liters of liquid in the next like hour and a half. I'll settle for 1.5 liters of liquid. Just buy Tech Boy Gruel. It's crazy that I only have a 5% female audience. We literally did one science experiment, and you're like, fuck that, Isaac Newton, gravity doesn't exist. Just go work at the fucking like coal mine or something like that. What are you talking about? I'm not in the headspace right now where I need solutions to the problem. I just want you to be like, damn, that thing's like a little thick. I know what to do. I'm 35 years old. Next time, I'm going to put less like liquid concrete type ingredients, and I'm going to put a little bit more liquid type ingredients. And then when I blend it, it's going to come out a little bit smoother, okay? You make one cooked protein shake, you don't have to start buying like Huel or whatever like that. Plus, honestly, I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but I was going to say I want about 80% of tech companies that are pretending to be food companies, or are they food companies pretending to be tech companies? I don't know, but I want them to go out of business. I'm not even anti-processed food, but I think I'm anti like food as a lifestyle type thing. Like I'm anti-food subscription service. Like whatever happened to just eating? But maybe that's me being a boomer. Long story short, tomorrow, I don't fear the man who's never failed. I fear the man who's failed 1,000 times, because his protein shake is going to be fucking zooted, man. Still pretty tasty, though. So, you will not catch me doing a Factor or a HelloFresh sponsorship. Once every 3 months, my manager is like, hey, HelloFresh sent over another offer. And I'm like, I literally, A, I don't want to do it, and B, I can't, because it would make me the biggest hypocrite in the world. Those little cucumbers. get fucking HelloFresh for two. They send one salmon that looks like James P. Sullivan, one salmon fillet that looks like Mike Wazowski. Come on, man. Factor's pretty good. It serves a purpose. Like the pre-made lunches that you just heat up. I had that for like a year after our daughter was born, and I think it served me relatively well, but we stopped doing it because it was like a little expensive, and then also like, well, it got to the point where like 2 out of the 5 meals were my favorite, and then I was like, maybe I should just order those. But at that point, if I'm eating the same thing for lunch 5 days a week, I could just go to Save On Foods, get a rotisserie chicken, chop it up into quarters, air fry some potatoes, and then have like the meal that I really want to have cheaper. And I mean, the rub is that it takes you like, 20 minutes of prep time, but that's, we tank those from time to time, but I understand why people wouldn't. I'm so close, man. I'm so close. No, NL, don't hold it in. It doesn't do anything. Meal kit's good beginner step for cooking. Iron Wolf Helm, opinion disregarded. I know this is like, it sounds like the same argument as like student loan forgiveness can't happen because I paid my student loans. But I went from like not knowing how to reheat a can of soup to like being able to cook independently for myself in like 2 months when I was 19 years old before HelloFresh existed. So like all you got to do is like you look at I want to eat this. You look at the recipe, you buy the stuff from the grocery store, and then you follow the recipe. Like if you can't follow instructions, I get it. It's like a Rage Against the Machine type thing, but you really can also just cook soup by like improvising it. I know that sounds like rife for disaster, but I'm serious. You can't just wing it when you're baking. You're going to end up with like, you're going to mean to cook brioche and you're going to end up with like a Belgian waffle or something like that. Like there's magic that happens in the exact process of the baking. With soup, you could literally be like, what's my favorite meat? What's my favorite vegetables? Chop them up, put them in the pot, fill it up with broth, add like a teaspoon of every seasoning in your spice cupboard and be like, oh shit. What do I call it? That's Greg's soup. You need a wider straw? I guess I could use my wife's like reusable bubble tea straw. Yeah, we will be doing a Lockheed Martin sponsorship. It's just kind of like it's the paperwork is all mired in red tape right now because I asked them for tax advantage purposes. I don't want to get paid in American dollars because they're worth a lot. I would rather get paid like directly in heat-seeking missiles. But there's like, I didn't know this because I'm a streamer, but there's like permits and shit. You can't just like ship them across the border and say it's like a gift or stationary or something like that. Like you gotta, each one of the missiles needs like its own passport or something like that. So it's taken a little while to get it set up, but we'll be doing it for sure. They might have to pay me in the missiles that shoot the gas that turns the soldiers gay. And I could live with that. I'm sure I could find something to do with that. I could find a way to like turn those around. Launching it on your haters. Dude, hitting my haters with the missile that releases the gas that turns them gay. Oh, you forgot to play Eruption on this turn. You would have had lethal. I'm gay. Oh, man. This is why I hate video games. They're just like the male power fantasy. What happens if they're already gay? This is a stereotype, but it's like, what's the opposite of homophobia? I guess it's like homophilia, but that also sounds like problematic in like the other direction. But like, I don't think any of the people that are backseating and like upset with me are gay. I just think they got more important stuff to do. That's very like straight male coded. Is to be like, I fucking hate this guy. He misplayed in Deadlock. I'm not saying there's no gay haters, but they probably like hate me over like shit that's like way more cutting to the core of my personality than like me playing with my toys wrong. Are you seeing the plus twos? Nobody, it's so hubris posting. Nobody's doing it like this, man. Oh, if I say the wrong thing, people might think I'm not an ally. I'd rather just talk about, hey, did you guys watch the fucking new Netflix? No, man, you know I'm an ally. Because I can come I can come borderline right on the edge of what you would consider to be acceptable, and I can bring it back. Because there's no hate in my heart. So I can open it up wide, man. I really only hate people when I'm either driving in the Costco parking lot or walking inside of the Costco. The rest of the time, we're all God's children as far as I'm concerned. Hang on, give me a sec. I'm going to get the last pint here. Cheers, brother. As punishment for my fantasy football league coming in last place, I have to spend 24 hours at my chair, but I get 30 minutes taken off for every protein shake that I drink. Fuck you.